Hey now YouTube, Joey brings it back again. Cali on this gorgeous Memorial Day weekend. Our families had a blast. Really cool weekend barbecue we had with my niece Sierra, graduating from JC, and just being together. Went to my niece's Tessa soccer games. It was a really fun weekend, spending time with the fam. But I got some free time here Sunday night in Cali, actually Sunday evening. And I'm going to talk some more baseball cards now that I have time. And we always need to take advantage of when we have time. But I want to tell you guys a really cool story about one of my favorite baseball cards. How I acquired it and, why it's one of my favorites. But the backdrop to the story is, listen to the music. This is 1985. This cassette tape I still have, new edition. That was one of the first cassette tapes that I bought with my own money. I'm 15 years old, 1985, and baseball cards are not quite exploding yet. They're popular, but not quite exploding. And I want to tell you about one card, but I don't want to tell you about it. I want to show you guys. So the way we like to do here in Cali, talk baseball cards, barbecue, and be with the family. Here we go. All right, guys. This is a card, one of my favorite cards of all time. I'm going to talk about it today. Check this out, guys. 1963 Topps Rookie All-Stars, the future Hall of Famer. 300 great baseball cards by Mike Payne. Pete Rose rookie in that PSA slab. Check that out, guys. PSA VGX 4.5. One of my favorite cards. I've had this one forever. Part of my childhood collection. I got this slab. Jeez, when was this? When did it start? This is the second generation of PSA with that sticker right there. So it must have been maybe, 2-3 years ago that I got this slab? I think 2 years ago I got a slab. But 4.5, and it's absolutely gorgeous in my eyes. Look at the centering. Top to bottom, great. Side to side, great. Look at the corners. Usually these 63 Topps are infamous for being chipped all along the edges on that color border. This one was just amazing. The back is pretty good. It's not perfect. I think actually this card could have graded higher if it would have been just a cleaner back. You can't really tell, but there's a little bit of smudging, a little bit of wear. It could have been maybe on the bottom of a box, the bottom of someone's collection. I don't know. It's just not perfect. In my opinion, that's what kept this card at a 4.5. But just the type of card that I like to have. That's why I slabbed it, because I want to put it in the registry. I don't even think I put it in the registry yet. But it was the type of card that I always went for, because ever since I was a little kid, I've told the story before, we had a card shop like 3 doors down from where my parents' business used to be. Able to go to the card shop every single day. And that guy was a really cool guy. It was Mark Graff's Comics and Baseball Cards. Mr. Mark Graff. And he, from the beginning, he schooled me onto don't buy the current packs, because there's millions of them. Buy the vintage. And this was one of the cards that I had always had my eye on. He was never able to get it. But my dad took me to a card show. And remember, 1985, there was a card show every weekend. Within a 1-hour radius, you could find 2 or 3 card shops. Our city at that time had maybe 50,000. There had to have been 4 card shops. It was just exploding. It was a different time. And I remember seeing this card at the card shop. My dad took me. Price tag, $100. You have to remember, 1985. I think I'm about 15 years old. $100 is like, man, that's like Mickey Mantle, 1953 Topps type money back then. My dad said, no way, that's too crazy. We walked around 2 or 3 times. I kept coming back to it. Dad, that's what I want. That's what I want. You don't have to buy me anything for the rest of the year. Like my little son right now, Nathan always says, don't get me anything for my birthday. Don't get me anything for Christmas. Get me a computer so I can play awesome Fortnite. Well, that's what I told my dad. And he was able, or I was able to talk him into getting me this card. And I remember exactly to this day, it had a $100 price tag on it. My dad goes, okay, get out of my way. I'm going to go see what I can do. He went to talk to the guy, and right off the bat, I'll give you $60. And no, the guy said, no, there's no dealing. That's the price on the card. My dad, okay, I'll give you $70. No. My dad goes, okay, we're leaving. Down the table over there, there's a guy has 3 of them for $70 each. Wasn't true. And the guy goes, okay, go to that table. My dad goes, no, it's too far to walk. And, the customer's always right. You have to give the customer a deal. I brought my son all the way over here. He has his heart set on this card. At the end of the day, after the half hour of fighting with this guy, it was an amicable dealing there. No bad feelings. That's the way you bought baseball cards back in the day. Whatever the price tag was, you haggled. And I think he got it for $85. $85 in 1985. The guy said, this card is mint. It's a great investment. I have a couple other ones that are cheaper in the $50 range, but they were so off-centered that they would literally have been miscut if you were to have them graded today. But this is the one we settled on, $85. My dad was happy. I was ecstatic, and I was able to get Charlie Hustle, one of my favorite players growing up. I have a really, really nice Pete Rose collection. You guys have probably seen, hopefully, on my previous videos, I just had the 1971 Topps Greatest Moments autograph PSA slab. I just had the 1974 Topps autograph slab. But one of my main PC guys, and I just wanted to show this one. I don't think I've shown it in any of my videos. It's just been tucked away, but it's part of the 300 Great Baseball Cards by Mike Payne, and I wanted to give you guys a little story of how I got it. $85 raw in 1985. You guys hear the music in the background? Tina Marie. It's 1985 all over again. Pete Rose, Charlie Hustle, he's gonna be in the Hall of Fame. I keep saying that on all my videos. Some people don't like him. It is what it is. But I love this card. 1963 Rookie Stars. And I've seen with the new Topps, what is it called? The Topps All-Star Rookie Cup set registry that I saw go up recently on the PSA website. A lot of people are they like to collect cards when it's their first solo card. And I get it, man. Nolan Ryan, that 69 Topps is gorgeous. Johnny Bench, the same thing, the 69 Topps, absolutely gorgeous. The Thurman Munson, the 71 Topps is absolutely gorgeous because it's their own card without sharing. So I wanted to show you the next card, the second year card, the Topps All-Star Rookie Trophy card that I have in my PC. Check this out. The way I like to collect. Pete Rose, 1964 Topps, PSA DNA autograph. Look at that autograph. Gorgeous card. Gem Mint 10. This card, this is not from my childhood collection, but this card goes way back. We're talking maybe 10 years back. And I also had this graded about 5 years ago. It was before the autograph cards took off. Try to buy this card right now, for less than $100, less than $200. It's going to be almost impossible. Look at the condition of that Pete Rose card. Gorgeous, great centering for a 64 Topps card. And one of the just favorite, absolutely no doubt about, cards in my PC. Part of my future Hall of Fame autograph registry. He's gonna make it, guys. But I wanted, I want a little bit of feedback of where you guys are. I know some guys absolutely hate rookie cards when they are shared with other players. And there's guys that love them and guys that only swear by this type of cards. I know one of my buddies keeps saying that over and over is Nolan, Elite Code 3. He keeps saying that he only collects cards when they're solo. He doesn't like the ones where they share. What happened to my music? And I get it, man, because if you go by aesthetic reasons, that Pete Rose 1964 Topps, whoo, it looks gorgeous. But man, I am hardcore. What is the word? Man, it is what it is. And why fight history? You can't change it. To me, this is a rookie card and always will be. It's just a card that's very, very difficult to track down in good condition, especially good centering, man. Look at that overall centering on that card. You hardly see any white on the blue border, a teeny bit on that right hand, upper right. But, man, to the naked eye, this looks like a 7. But it's a 4.5. Hey, I don't buy cards for the grade. I buy cards for the card, the way they look. And these two fit my budget. Man, that Pete Rose card, jeez, 10 years ago, I can't remember exactly. I guarantee you it was in the $30 to $35 range. Autograph cards were still frowned upon 10 years ago. That's why you see so many junky cards with autographs, especially the Hall of Famers. They'll autograph, you'll find 100 different autographs on these reprint cards, on these late 70s TCMA type cards, because nobody wanted to ruin or risk damaging their original Topps cards. But that has changed. Try to buy a rookie card, second year cards, original Topps cards nowadays is cray. All right, guys, I just wanted to, shoot a video, show a couple of my cards. I'm going to be putting this card into the top 300 great baseball cards by Mike Payne. I don't think it's in there yet. I looked the other day and I didn't see it, and that's what kind of gave me the idea to do this video. Man, two of my favorite cards. You guys let me know what you think. If you guys yay or nay, which one? The 63 or the 64? They're both gorgeous in my opinion. What do you guys like better? Who you got? Put it in the comment section. And let's keep showing our cards, man. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to everybody who entered my giveaway this weekend. The big winner, Psyched on Baseball Cards. Tony, congratulations, buddy. Let's keep the hobby alive. Let's keep the positive vibes. And the way I like to say, vintage forever. It's never going to die. It's never going to go down in value. And we're going to keep fighting over the pieces that are left. They don't make anymore. I love it, man. Everybody have a great Memorial Day. Tomorrow, Monday, the video will probably be later in the week. But signing off from Cali, Joey brings it. 1985. Cool in the Gang. Love it, man. 15 years old, 1985. See ya.